back to the channel, everyone. Once again, it's time for Papa's comic books and coffee. Okay, let's see who decided to join us today. Well, look at that. Marvel Comics Group, The Man Called Nova, number 7, only 30 cents back in 1976. And there's your date stamp. Comes out January 6, 1977. Name of the story is War in Space by Marv Wolfman and Sal Buscema. Now, once again, don't forget, this book and others are available on my eBay page, Papa's-Comic-Books. Hit that subscribe button, press those buttons down below, give me a like, tell me what you thought about it, say something in the comments. All right, let's get going. Why is Nova on a rampage? You'll flip your lid when you find out. Stop him before he destroys New York. You must read War in Space. Captured by the terrible trio, Diamond Head, the Condor, and Powerhouse, Nova was computer reprogrammed into becoming an ally of these supervillains. Don't know what I'm doing here, and frankly, I don't care, but from now on, nothing is done without my saying so. 'Cause Nova's the new star here. Nova's the boss of the gang, and I'll smash anyone who tries to say no. Diamond Head takes orders from no one. Yeah, we'll see about that, creep, especially from a punk like you. If I'm boss, I've got to keep those 3 in line, even if it means mopping up the floor with them. What is wrong with me? Why does my head pound so? Why can't I remember anything? You know, Rockhead, there's a place for would-be upstarts like you, and it's right in the trash. Oof! Stop it, you fools. You want to wreck my invaluable computer? Besides, we're on the same side, after the same goals, the defeat of the dreaded one. And you'll do anything to reach that goal, won't you, Condor? You already have me in your power, and now you've taken over young Nova as well. Is nothing beneath you? Will you do anything to get the power you crave? Who is this dreaded one? I heard his name before, someplace. But, bah, you know nothing, punk, and that's why Diamond Head'll cream you when I get the chance. Silence! If our young leader wishes his memory refreshed, then it is our duty to do so. Listen, Nova, and I'll tell you the story of the dreaded one as best I know it. But listen carefully, for this story will shock you. His name is the Sphinx, and his story began almost 5,000 years ago in the burning sands of Egypt, where he was chief wizard for the Pharaoh Ramses. The Hebrew Moses came to Ramses' court to free the people of Israel as he had been told by the voice of God. Ramses laughed and summoned his wizards. Moses had his brother Aaron take his rod and cast it before the Pharaoh. It turned into a serpent as it touched the ground. The Pharaoh's wizard did the same, but Moses' serpent swallowed up their rods with ease. The 10 plagues began, and when it all over, the angry Pharaoh banished the chief wizard from the Egypt to wander the desert forever. For 90 years, the ex-wizard crawled the sand, swearing he would survive. Then, when all looked their bleakest, he saw the temple. Entering through the emerald gates, he found himself standing before the flaming Ka, the spirit stone. It spoke to him, told him to place it on his forehead in the manner of a crown. He did so, and the man no longer existed, for in his place was suddenly reborn the Sphinx. What happened then? We don't know, but there are legends throughout history attesting to the presence in times of wars. Now he has come here, to this country, to again spread his terror by becoming Lord of Crime. And in upstate New York, a title which rightfully belongs to me. An interesting summation, Condor, and one not far from the truth. But you should know that becoming Crime Lord is only a mere stepping stone to my final plans of becoming Emperor of the world itself. And who better to rule than one who has lived and walked upon the globe for 5,000 years, one who has ever sought knowledge and power. Master, why do you interrupt me, fool? This soldier rebelled against you, O Master. Rebelled? I've done more than that, Sphinx. I've told your enemies where the insane fortress lies. You're washed up, Sphinx. You're through. Cretan, you do not even deserve my attention. My arm, you're crushing it. But you shall serve as warning to any of the other warriors. Treachery will be dealt with in a manner worse than death. Remove his ashes, guards, then leave me. By the gods, am I always to be undermined by menials? You are fated always to be so bothered, powerful one, until you find the answer to one question which still eludes you. Then, and only then, will you be allowed to rest you so desperately search for. Turn away your face, sage. You know I must never look directly at you, because you see fate reflected in what was once my features, because you see the truth of what you are, and because you know it is the truth you fear. I fear nothing, sage, not the stories I see in your face, nor the battle which is coming. Then, powerful one, before I take leave, why do you constantly pace these floors in anticipation if you are not afraid of war's outcome? Think on that, powerful one. Think on that. Meanwhile, if I must reach your orbiting spaceship, I need one last part for my own craft to function. Then you will have that part, Condor. You lead the way while I run interference. That was in the last issue. He behaves perfectly, but I must move quickly. His reprogram can fade any time. That building below us, it has the part I need. Then, that's the Air Force warehouse. Then, it's as good as yours. Look up there, Howard. Isn't that the new super guy they call Nova? I think so. But what's he doing? Let's find out what he's doing. He's breaking into the warehouse, Howard. We've got to stop him. We're inside, but where's the parts? I don't know about you, Freddy, but I'm calling for reinforcements. In the safe, the third room to the left. I think we have unneeded company here, Condor. Oh no, we're being invaded? Run for your lives. Bah, if I wanted to kill you, it would have been child's play. See how easily I can toss this steel crate? Leave them alone, Nova. We haven't much time to get what we came for. Open the safe. Look at them run, Condor. See how they fear my power. Imagine if they saw me do this. Sure. In that metal box is that part we need. Get it quickly before the guards come. So what? I can take them all on. Just hurry, Nova. I would prefer avoiding a fight now, especially since I have no idea how much longer you'll be in my mind's slave. But moving silently behind them. Halt. Unwarranted entry into the security area. Halt. What? They have a robot guard? So what? There isn't a robot built that can stop Nova. Very good, but we have what we want. Let's go. I'm right with you, Condor. Stop him. Smashing our way to freedom. I can't. And shortly afterwards, on Long Island's North Shore, we're back at the Condor's roost, just in time. Nova began moving sluggishly back there. I feel strange. My head's buzzing, hurting. Quickly, the pre-programming fading powerhouse. Use your energy-draining powers. Render him helpless before he realizes who he is. Just this one last time, Condor. You mustn't control me like the forever, not even if you do hold the power. What are you doing? No. The computer-lizer will reestablish control over his mind. Bah. What do we need that punk for anyway? Because my crystalline friend, he holds the key to entering his orbiting spaceship where we can take the alien computers and weapons. With those in our power, not even the Sphinx can stop us. And there you lie, as helpless as I am in stopping the Condor. You said your head ached before I subdued. At many times my head pains me as well. Is this how the Condor controls me? Is it? Chapter 2, Return to the Stars. It is several hours later that a sleek black craft arcs its way past the The smog-bound Manhattan skyscrapers, its destination space, and its crew, the terrible trio plus one. I suggest you fasten yourselves to your seats until we left Earth's atmosphere. Breaking through the gravitational pull will be quite a shock, especially the first time. You're not kidding, Birdman. Even my diamond skin's pressing in on me. The sensation will pass. In a few minutes, Diamond Head, we've almost reached zero gravity. There, you can now remove your safety belts. Sure is a fancy rig you got here. So are the computers you got back in your roost? All that doesn't come cheap, Condor. Besides, you also got the know-how to run this stuff. What's the scoop? My life is none of your business, Diamond Head. Keep your nose out of it. None of my business? Why, you winged freak? I'm risking my life. Come up here with you. I want answers. You're holding back something from us, and I want to know what it is. That will be enough, Diamond Head. The Condor's our ally. We've got to trust him. You trust him, punk, but later I'll take you both apart, piece by piece. Perhaps this is ridiculous to ask, but how are we find Nova spaceship if it's invisible? Our friend's eye lenses are specially coated. As my computerlizer revealed, they can pick up all light waves, including those of his own ship. It's directly ahead of us, Condor. I think we'd better stop here. Hey, what are you doing? Relax. This spray will allow you to breathe in space until we can return from Nova's ship. Now, follow me. Only question is, how do we get in? Must be some sort of automatic signal to open the hatch. Huh? The star on my helmet's glowing. Firing a beam? Wow, so I got my powers from this rig. It's incredible. This thing's enormous, bigger than any football stadium. Far more advanced than anything I've ever seen before. Now let's move quickly into the computer chamber. These chambers seem to go forever. Condor, look over there. That costume, it looks almost familiar. But if I've never been here before, why should it? I have no answer, but it's unimportant to our goal. We have little time to waste here. The gas which allows us to breathe won't last more than an hour, which means we better be back on the Condor ship before then. While Master there, going to get the weapons they need to destroy you. You must stop them. Silence, Kerr. I know what I must do. I do not need the advice of fools. The Condor moves most cunningly. He knows what he needs aboard that alien starship and goes directly for it. Perhaps I've underestimated my foe. Very well, the die is cast. Those four will not leave that starship alive. I must go now to regenerate my K-stone. My mental energies have far to travel. Good wishes with you, great master. Your faithful servant, Kerr, awaits your return. While he makes plans of his own in the Sphinx is to be defeated, Kerr must become the new master. You seem rather pensive this evening, Kerr. Care to share your thoughts? Sage, get away from me. You can't fool me with your powers as you've done the Sphinx. Then why do you avoid looking me in the face, Kerr? Are you afraid you will learn something you would rather not? Come on, we'll never get anywhere. I don't understand this is continued after the next page, but it's continued right here. That's 16 and that's 17. Come on, we'll never get anywhere if we don't move. Something tells me the weapons room is ahead of us. Then what are we waiting for? Let's go. Unknown to the searching quartet, a red neon light suddenly flickers on behind them. It quietly speaks of trouble. While on the earth far below, it is done. Nova's own ship will destroy the lot of them. They will never reach the earth, and they will not pose any further threat to my plans. And back in space, 6 chrome steel sentries spark to life. Their one programmed mission, eliminate all intruders. Condor, looks like we got us some playmates. Come on, let's tackle them. I don't understand this ship or how it relates to me, but I definitely know a menace when I see one. And these two babies fit the bill. These giant-sized erectosets are a piece of pie to anyone who trained by battling the murderous destructors. I've spent my entire life working to perfect my strength, and now nothing will ever stop the steel-smashing powers, Diamond Head. Nothing. I hate what we do, but I cannot allow these things to kill us. Have to use my powers to absorb the Sentry's energy, to let it flow into me, to stop it by weakening it beyond any ability to fight back. Move faster. Time is running out. We need all the weapons we can get from the ship. Hurry. Don't worry, Condor. This will only take a second. See what I mean? So much for that junk pile. Now what? You go for the weapons cache. I'm heading for the computer tapes. I must have time. I must have them to analyze. Chapter 3. Trapped. 1,000,000 miles from Earth. Condor. The robots are rejoining, but this time together. They're forming tentacles. The original Nova could not have created this. It has to be the Sphinx work. He knows we're here. Who cares? Who made it? Let's start smashing. First intelligent thing you've said all day, Diamond Head. Please, let's just stop these things and leave. Bah, I'm glad to be able to fight something that's relieving the boredom of you creeps. That's enough, Diamond Head. We still got a full mission before us. Condor, watch out behind you. Lasers, they're about to fire. Bah, what do I care? My diamond skin harder than any laser. Better crush them before they rip the ship apart. Only chance I must absorb their energies, render them useless. But I've never taken in so much power before. I feel like I'm going to explode. Condor, help me. There's your salvation, friend. Behind the door lies the weapons room. Blast it open. I'll smash it. No, you crystalline fool powerhouse has to expend his energy or he'll explode. Stand back, all of you. I can't hold it any longer. Bring. This is it. At last, the aliens' weapons, tools of destruction, even the Sphinx will be helpless against. Oh, my head. It's beginning to throb. Condor, the punk's starting to punk out on us. And once again, I owe the Condor my life. Those alien weapons they took look... what? They're reprogramming, beginning to fade again. Well, what's happening to me? Why does my head hurt so much? Come with me, Nova. I've got to... Do nothing, Wings. My memory's back. I'm myself again. Bah, so you're the punk again. Big deal. I smashed you the first time we met. I'll smash you again. I've been waiting to do this, kid. Waiting to show you who's boss around here. Waiting to smash that punk face of yours to bits. Sparkles. You're going to have to wait a heck of a lot longer. What? You tripped me? Bright boy glitter face, and for guessing the answer, you've won the booby prize. For being the biggest boob there is. Forget about me and the weapons I came here for, Nova. Not really, Wings. It's more like I'm trying to ignore you. So maybe like a bad dream, you'll just shrivel up and go away. I'm going nowhere, Nova, not until I have everything I want. Powerhouse, kill the fool. Stay out of this, Powerhouse. I know you don't want to get involved. I said, kill him, you miserable little cretin. Didn't you hear your master's orders? Slay Nova now. No, leave me alone, both of you. I can't think when I'm being screamed at. I can't take being badgered. Just leave me alone, alone. Bah. We don't need the punk to stop the creep, not while Diamond Head can stop anyone. Ugh. Now I'll finish him off for good. No time, Diamond Head. Just grab whatever weapons you can and let's go. The oxygen spray's wearing off. Oh, my head, it's like a wrench caved in on it. Oh my gosh, Condor and the others. I've got to get them before they can. Too late. They're already escaping, which means I'd better follow them out there. But slam! Blue blazes, the hatch shut. I can't open it. Huh? That rumbling sound. The engine started. The Condor must have begun it before he left. That means I'm trapped here. on the ship heading to the other side of the universe, to be continued. Next issue, Nova Prime returns and the menace of Mega Man. And that was The Man Called Nova. You Must Read War in Space from number 7, 30 cents, back in 1976. Well, I hope it was a good read for you. Wasn't too long. Don't forget, this book and others are available on my eBay page, Papa's-Comic-Books. Hit that subscribe button, smash that like button, tell me what you thought about it, leave me something down in the comments. I will surely answer you, okay? And as I always say,
that was easy.
Until next time, Papa is out.